Hello everyone and welcome back to the Part-Time Gamers YouTube channel. I am Welchy, one half of Part-Time Gamers, and welcome back to Part-Time Gamers Weekly. This is episode 13 or 14, I can't actually remember, but welcome back. Been gone for 3 weeks, I'll go into that later. But today what we're going to be doing is reviewing Horizon Forbidden West. Finally, it's been out nearly 2 months now really. We're going to finally review Horizon Forbidden West. Talk a little bit about the PlayStation Plus update, and then any other business kind of thing. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into topic of the week.
Topic of the week.
Okay, so Horizon Forbidden West review, gonna go straight into it. First things first, I guess if I was to just give it a one-word summary, I would say incredible. And it really is. It improves upon Horizon Zero Dawn in, I think, every single way and then some. And I liked Horizon Zero Dawn. I wouldn't put it with the God of Wars and the Last of Us kind of games. I don't think it's at that level with the first game. I think you got those two games with Spider-Man like just behind. They're like the three, I think, for PlayStation that are like top tier. Horizon Zero Dawn was like that second tier, along with, I would argue Ghost of Tsushima was better better than Horizon Zero Dawn. But yeah, that's kind of, I really enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn, don't be wrong, but I played it 4 years ago, so some of my knowledge of that game is going to be a bit hazy, so if I say something stupid, that's probably why. But yeah, I did platinum that game as well, so yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. But this game, Horizon Forbidden West, just improves on it in every single way. And the one thing, if I had to pick out one thing that really blew me away, was the character designs and the visuals of the characters, the fidelity, the care that went into designing every single character. And I don't just mean Aloy and her main companions. I mean every single character that you can talk to is in such incredible detail. And for some of them you barely speak to at all. I probably haven't even come across many of them yet. I still haven't platinumed this game, I'm close, but it's insane to me how much detail they went into, and it explains why there was a few delays. And the voice acting for every single character is top notch. It really is insane. And what that does is it makes every single side mission more, I don't use the word likable, but it makes me enjoy and care about the side missions much more. And I actually found sometimes I was finding myself doing more side stuff than the main stuff, and I had to stop myself from doing that to actually beat the game. I beat the game at around 47 hours playtime, as in the main story, but as I say, I was, I think the camera's a bit low, I was definitely doing a lot of side stuff at first. And I had to kind of stop myself as I got later on, and towards the end of the story I was like, no, I just need to finish the story. And I'm glad I did that, because the story is great. But there's so much to do in this game, so much to do. You don't have to do all of it for the platinum, so there's going to be stuff I don't get to by the time I get to the platinum. But I think it's a good thing. I'm going on loads of different tangents here, guys, but if you didn't know already, I'm not a professional reviewer, I'm just talking about why I love this game. Yeah, I think it's a good thing because there is too much in this game. Not too much, that sounds like a negative. But if they made everything like 100% in the game, the platinum, it would take a very long time, like well over 100 hours. So I'm glad in that regard that it's not. But there's part of me that's thinking, when I get this platinum, there's going to be stuff I haven't done yet and haven't seen yet, and I want to see it all. And that's one of the biggest compliments I can give this game, is for an open world game like this. Typically for me, I will do what I need to do to beat the game, obviously, and then the platinum. But then if there's other stuff that I haven't done or seen yet, if I've got the platinum, I'm done with the game. I can't remember Ghost of Tsushima if it's like that or not, or just 100% it. I think Ghost of Tsushima you basically have to 100% it to get the platinum. Like, you have to find everything. Yeah, I think for Ghost of Tsushima you pretty much have to. But yeah, in this game, I'm now thinking, actually, when I get the platinum, I think I want to carry on playing this. I think I want to carry on doing the side missions I haven't done yet. Or finding, or doing the races, or doing the survey drones or finding other stuff, I genuinely think I'm going to keep playing it. And that's probably one of the biggest compliments I can give it, because that's not like me. Normally, I'd be playing this thinking, come on now, hurry up. I loved it, but come on, let's finish this up so I can play something else. Whereas this time I'm thinking, yes, I want the platinum and I'm doing what I can to get it, but I'm happy for it to take a while and I'm happy to continue playing afterwards. I think it'd be one of those games for me where I just keep it saved on my hard drive and just play it every now and then. There's been quite a few nights recently when I've been like, oh, I've got 20 minutes, should I just play a game? So, and I spend most of that 20 minutes thinking about what game to play and then I don't play anything. That's the kind of time where I could be like, you know what, let's just jump into Horizon and do a quick, I don't know, Rebel Outpost, or just do a quick collectible mission. Stuff like that, and just chip away at the game and basically 100% the game, or maybe even just upgrade my armor. There's so much armor and weapons I want to upgrade, and I stopped doing that. I was also spending a lot of time doing that, and I stopped doing that so I could beat the game. So there's so much to do, so much I want to do. There's even, this year they've got the arena. So the arena is like basically a challenge mode, where you go, they give you certain machines to take down in a certain limit of time, and then you get rewarded if you beat the time. You can just go through it just by beating it, and if you don't make the time, you still get to unlock the next one. You just don't get the reward, the like medal reward. So most of them I didn't beat the time, but I've got through enough of them to get the trophy I needed. But part of me thinks I'd actually quite like to go back and try and do those in those times and challenge myself to find the best way to take out these machines. Yeah, as I said, I'm going on loads of tangents here. I'm going to go from there to the machines, because that's what Horizon Forbidden West is all about. Horizon as a series is all about is the machines. It's about the whole concept of the game, of these machines being designed around animals or even dinosaurs. Is such a cool idea, and it was obviously done really well in Horizon Zero Dawn. There was a lot of cool machines, but this time there's just an abundance of machines. I cannot believe how many machines there were. When you go into the menu and you scroll down, you see the list of the machines you've. Once again, Siri opens itself for no reason. You see the list of the machines that you have and haven't seen yet, and it is so big. And I was like, is this like different types of machines? So, for example, the first machine you come across is the burrower. Is that going to be a burrower fire, burrower acid? But no, it's all separate individual machines, and that's insane. And a lot of the new machines were standouts and probably the best machines in the whole series. The Sliverfang, which was obviously shown in the trailers, the snake machine is incredible. It's very tough to go against. Obviously, it's very quick and fast moving, but it's always epic when you go against this. It really feels like an epic. They are effectively boss battles, and they are really cool. Other ones, you've got the new ones. I don't want to spoil things as well. That's the thing. So there's a couple that I'm not going to mention. I don't want to go too much into story details either. Other machines though, you've got the Tremor-Tusk, which is obviously shown in the trailers as well, so that's not a spoiler. Tremor-Tusk was really cool as well. I only come across one of those, two of those. I think two of those in actual fighting them. I know that you can find them in the wild, and I haven't done that yet because I don't want to, because they're tough. Other ones, the Frostclaw. The Frostclaw was the last one I needed to find to get a trophy to say I found them all. And I really wasn't expecting it. Just stumbled across it in a side mission. So it's basically effectively designed around a polar bear. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I should have wrote more of this down. You've got the Fire Claw, which is I haven't actually killed yet, but I believe it's like a grizzly bear. Yeah, and obviously there's Dreadwings. Is it a spoiler to say this? I don't think it is, so I'm going to say it. But I guess what I should say from now is there may be some slight minor spoilers or half major spoilers. So if you don't want to know, then please do skip to later in the video or come back another time and watch. Yeah, from now I'm going to say a few things that might be spoilerish. And that main one is that you can now fly in this game. You can fly on the back of a Sunwing, Sunwing is a new machine, and the flying is incredible. It's one of the things. If you would have told me at the end of Horizon Zero Dawn, what do you want in the next game, I'd have said, I want to be able to fly on a machine. It's great that I can ride certain machines, but let me fly on one. And they've done it, and it feels amazing to do. It is so fucking epic. And half the time now, when there's an option to either fast travel or get on the Sunwing and fly there, I will fly there because it's just so good. They nailed it, absolutely nailed it. The feeling of flying is perfect. So yeah, the machines are amazing. I love the variety. I love the Apex machines, which I don't think they had in Zero Dawn. I can't remember, correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously you've got different types, like acid ones, fire ones. Purge water I think is new, but again, correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't remember purge water in the first game. Maybe I just didn't use it. But yeah, they just really enhanced the whole experience. One other thing they've really enhanced is melee combat. The whole combat in general, I just feel like was much more refined and improved in this game. Like I said, I really enjoyed Zero Dawn, but I never really clicked with the combat as much as I would like to. I did towards the end of Zero Dawn when I was going for the platinum rather than in the main game. This time I clicked it straight away. I don't know if it's because I obviously played Zero Dawn and it was easier, but it's something about it clicked, especially like the melee is much better. Melee combat is much better now. There's certain combo moves you can do, which is much better. And I even ended up using them on the machines as well, which was unheard of in the first game, unless it was like the really small machines. But yeah, I would tend to use the spear as part of my arsenal. Part of my arsenal. To take down machines as well. So massively improved. And even the bow combat is much improved as well. You've got other weapons like the spear, spike thrower, which I don't believe was in Zero Dawn. The blast sling, which was that's come back, but that's good as well. Tripwire, rope caster all came back, but the other new one was the bolt caster. Was that new? Maybe it wasn't new. I can't remember. But all of it just seemed much more improved. I don't know if they just did a better job of explaining what each weapon is good for and how to take things down, and removing body parts of machines just seemed better. Not easier as such, but just better. And I think one of the main reasons for that is you could tag the part you wanted to take down. I am 99% sure that wasn't in Zero Dawn. If it was, I never used it, and that's my bad, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. So not only could you scan the machine to highlight its weak points, you could then tag the weak point that you wanted to take off, which is useful because not all of those weak points are beneficial to the player. So, for example, the Ravager, which was in the first game, has a weapon on its back, a gun on its back. You can remove that and then use it against it. Obviously, you get to know where that is on the machine, and you don't have to tag it every time. But it is useful, and it highlights it, and it makes it easier to target it, which I use it all the time. Or for example, some machines have certain. If you're looking to upgrade your weapons or armor, and you need a certain part from a certain machine, you can tag that part. It's just so much. It just seems so much better, and I enjoyed the combat. I would say near perfect. It was incredible. I mainly stuck to the bow and the spear. I didn't use too much, and the blast sling actually. I didn't use too much of the spike thrower, and the other weapons. But that's just me. I just preferred that playstyle. I think I should, and when I'm going for this platinum, I'm going to start using the spike thrower a bit more and the other weapons. And I'll probably regret not using them, but that's just the way I like to play. But yeah, I do feel a little bit of not guilt, but regret that I didn't explore more of the weapons. But yeah, that's a me thing, not a game thing at all. It's not a game thing at all, it's a me thing. Yeah, as I said, I keep going on tangents, but I was really excited to talk about this game. Story was really good. It obviously carries on from where Zero Dawn left off. As I said, don't want to go into spoilery details, but there were many twists and turns in this story that I really enjoyed and didn't see coming at all. And the story is going in a way that personally I really like and I'm really interested in. I could see why some people may think it's a bit far-fetched and stuff, but I think when you consider that you're playing a game where there are robot animals attacking you, it's not the most realistic game in the world ever, and it's clearly sci-fi based. Yeah, I am perfectly happy with where the story is going, and I am pretty damn sure that the third game will be the last game of the trilogy. I don't think there'll be any more than 3 from where this ended and where it's heading. Obviously, I could be very wrong, or obviously it could just be the end of Aloy's story, maybe, and they go into maybe they go to like England or something, or Europe, which would be really cool actually. But yeah, the story was great. The side missions are fantastic, and I genuinely cared about pretty much every single side mission that I've done, which is incredible. I could have hit, like, the side missions in Zero Dawn were hit or miss. Like, some of them were okay, some of them were just nothing at all. Whereas this time, so much care and so much attention to detail went into them. It's genuinely one of the highlights of this game for me. And I know I can't base the whole game on side stuff, but it's the fact that they basically put the same amount of care and detail into the side quests as they did the main. And the stories of the side quests are interesting, and it gives more depth to the world that you're living in, or you're playing, and I can't praise it enough. I really can't. Trying to think what else I need to talk about. So the visuals, as I've said, are incredible. Genuinely probably the best looking game I've ever played, and that's just topping The Last of Us 2. I think The Last of Us 2, if you had to compare like direct, is better to look at, but it's much smaller. And Horizon Zero Dawn is a massive, humongous open world. The map is huge. And for it to look as good as it does, and the number of characters that look as good as they do, and they are close to Last of Us 2 level. Probably not like Ellie, Abby stuff level, but close, very close. And the number of them that all look like that is insane. So I think I would give that the Horizon the award for the best looking game I've ever played for that reason. Last of Us 2, yes, as the character models probably do look better, but there's much fewer. The enemies and the side characters in there are probably not as good, whereas the main cast are obviously in like almost real life. But yeah, Forbidden West, it's the number of characters, and the animations of the machines are second to none. They're so good. One of the new machines, the Scorcher, the way it launches itself at you is so cool. The other one, I'm remembering all the machines now. There's like the monkey one. I can't remember what they're called. They're like designed around a monkey. They're really cool. The graphics are insane. Audio, as I said, the voice acting, impeccable, so good. Particularly with Aloy and the side casts. And what else? The visual, obviously the gameplay. I've said the combat is amazing. One thing, here's my main negative of the game, is the climbing and the platforming side of things. It's very janky at times, particularly the platforming side of things. Like, say, and it's normally when you're doing like a relic or like an old building with like a treasure in it, and you're trying to work, like, it's basically like Uncharted kind of climbing and stuff, climbing from wall to wall, brick to brick. It's something weird about this game where it's just a bit off. Sometimes she'll jump too far, not far enough, and she won't latch onto the thing you want to latch onto. Yeah, they did. This is the big miss that they had, was this climbing and platforming. It's not the best. There were times when it really frustrated me, which is a shame because the rest of the game was so amazing, so fucking amazing. And then you just get to this like kind of platforming, climbing section, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like it really at times was really poor, which is a shame. But luckily the The climbing in general, like climbing a mountain and stuff, was fine and easy and actually quite good. It's more when you're in tight spaces and climbing from one thing, jumping from that to that, and it just wasn't perfect and it wasn't great, if I'm honest. So that is my main nitpick with the game. Other than that, I don't think I've got much to say negative about this game. The side characters, the friends, are fantastic. One of my new favorite characters is Katalo. I won't go too much into him for those who haven't played it yet, but he's probably my favorite character in the Horizon world now, next to Erend from the first game, who's in this game as well. I love him. Katalo is amazing. The other characters are great as well. Zoe is a really good character. I can't remember the other girl's name. Obviously, you've got Silence, who's come back, who's basically the enemy in this game. And then you've got other cool side mission, not side, but main mission, and people that you meet who are all fantastic. Honestly, the voice acting is incredible. And there's one, the leader of the Tanakh clan. I can't remember his name. I want to say Hikaru. I think it's Hikaru. He's incredible. He's up there with Katalo and Hikaru. I know it's getting confusing. Those two characters are amazing. I love them too. Hikaru's voice in particular was fantastic. I'm gonna just quickly Google, because I'm pretty sure if you told me it was the same guy who voices Kratos, I would believe you. So I'm gonna do Hikaru voice actor. No, it's not the same guy. Is that? It's gonna, yeah. Sorry, I really want to find this out. Hikaru. No, yeah, it's not who I was thinking of. But this guy has done a great job. He's done a fantastic job on Hikaru's voice. I want to see if he's done anything else. Credits. He's done one show. Gergen, never heard of that. It's like a cartoon. Games. He's a voice in Fortnite, Galactus 2018, and Kronos in Lawbreak. So he hasn't done much, but my God, he's amazing in Horizon Forbidden West as Hikaru. So I hope he gets more. Shout out to Gino. Oh, I'm gonna ruin your name. I apologize, but Gino Sieges. I really apologize, but incredible voice acting job there. Yeah, I'm trying to think of as much else to say. I don't think there is. I love the story. I'm really happy with how the story went and where it's going. There are story beats in this game, some big ones, some sad ones, some surprising ones, some obvious ones as well. Obviously, you're always going to get that, but yeah, it was fantastic and improved upon Zero Dawn, which had a great story as well. So very happy with that. Visuals amazing, audio amazing, particularly the voice acting. Incredible. The world design amazing. The map humongous, maybe a little too big, but I don't think it is. I think the size of it and the scale of it and the density of it is incredible, and it makes it so believable. It feels like a real livable world, and it's insane really. The side mission's fantastic. The platforming and climbing, the negative side of the game in my opinion. I guess I have to talk about the water levels. There's one level in the main story where you have to go. You can go underwater anyway, but there's a mission where you unlock something where you can go underwater permanently with like a mask. I've heard a lot of people say that's their favourite mission and the standout mission. I agree that that mission is fantastic, but it's fantastic when you're not underwater. Underwater levels are hard, and I actually think this game does it better than the majority of games, so I'm not actually going to slate this game for underwater levels, but I would find myself not enjoying the underwater levels, mainly because you can't fight under there. I feel like if you could fight under there as well, it would be pretty fucking cool. Maybe we'll figure that out for the next game, but underwater levels are always hard to design, and I actually think they did a very good job. But that particular level that most people enjoy, which I'm not going to spoil because it has references to real life, is fantastic. but I enjoyed it more when I got rid of the water. But anyway, water levels were okay. Flying was fantastic. And yeah, all the side stuff is fantastic, not just the side missions, but like the rebel outposts, everything. I love this game, if you couldn't tell. I love it a lot. I'm going to give it a rating between, obviously, if you don't know, my rating system is a 4-tier system between platinum and bronze, like the PlayStation trophies. Platinum is for games that are amazing, incredible, Game of the Year contenders, that kind of thing. Gold is for games that I like enough to say, yeah, I think you should try this. Silver is like, it's like I don't really like it. Oh no, forget that. Platinum is more, this is incredible, Game of the Year contender, everyone should at least try this. Gold is like, I love this game, but I can understand why some people wouldn't, stuff like that. Silver is like, I like it, it's okay. And bronze is, I don't like this game and I wouldn't recommend to anyone. Luckily haven't had any bronzes yet, and as you can tell, this isn't going to be bronze. This is going to be the second game to go in my platinum tier alongside Sifu. It's probably quite obvious for the way I've spoken about this game. Love this game so much. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'm excited to play more. I'm probably 5 hours away from the platinum. I'm 61 hours in at the moment into my playtime, so I've played another 14 hours after beating the main story. So yeah, I am loving this game, not going to stop, going to platinum it, and then probably continue to play after that as well. So yeah, platinum tier for Horizon Forbidden West, our second game in the tier. Let's just go through all the games I've reviewed so far. Where are we? Yeah. So platinum, we've got Sifu, and now let me type it in: Horizon Forbidden West. In the gold tier, we've got Prey, which I stand by, and silver, we've got Mortal Shell and the medium. Nothing else reviewed as of yet. We've reviewed 5 games already, which is pretty good going. But yeah, that is the end of this review. If you only wanted to hear the review, then thanks for watching. If you're going to continue to listen to all of my other nonsense, then yeah, let's move on to the next section, which is normally Part-Time Gamers Game Club. But what I want to do here is talk about what I want to do with this video and this channel in particular. And one of those things is removing the Part-Time Gamers Game Club. Mainly because it's becoming, I still stand by the fact that I think a game club designed around like a book club can work and will be really fun to do and amazing to do, and I think it's something I do want to do it. It's just right now it's just not working for me in my current circumstances. For example, this month's game is Shadow Warrior 3, as you may, or was Shadow Warrior 3, and I've barely touched it, to be honest. I've played about 2 to 3 hours, and it's just not going to happen. I want to play Horizon, I want to play other games, and for me in my situation now, I don't get to play that often. On average, I'm playing one hour a night, but some of those nights I'm not playing, so some of those nights will be 2 hours, if that makes sense. So, and when games are coming out like Horizon and when Sifu come out and stuff, yeah, Shadow Warrior 3 just got pushed to the back. And I think I would just rather focus on playing the games I want to play and then talking about them on here like that. I do plan on bringing back Part-Time Gamers Game Club another time when I have more time, but because of work commitments and just life commitments in general, it's better for me to just postpone it for now and just play whatever I want to play. So I am going to remove Part-Time Gamers Game Club from this. If I get millions of comments saying bring it back, then I'll obviously bring it back straight away, but I'm not expecting to. So yeah, that's one change. I'm still going to play Shadow Warrior 3. I did play it the other day for about half an hour. I do plan on beating it, and I do plan on reviewing it. So that's still going to happen. I'm just taking away the time constraint, and then after that one, there won't be a Part-Time Gamers Game Club, and I'll just review games as and when, most likely new games rather than old games. Shadow Warrior 3 is a new game, so that I'm going to review that. So yeah, basically this video will just, from like this series, will just be a topic of the week, and a what you've been playing kind of section, as I always do. But I'm also thinking about introducing kind of I guess you could actually say like a movie club rather than a game club. Because movies are much shorter than games. Prey took me, what did I say, 20 hours roughly. A film can be like 2-3 hour push. Like, actually, quite a lot of films are 3 hours, but you get my point. That's much more manageable and doable than a game can be. Obviously, some games are short, but I can't just keep picking short games. So I'm thinking of bringing in a movie club, or maybe just talking on here about movies that I've watched. I'd like to get your guys' input. Anyone who's watching this who watches regularly or wants to now watch regularly, if you'd be interested in a movie club, then let me know. So it'd be basically, for example, this week, well, from now until the next episode, I am actually planning on watching Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 as part of my Marvel binge. Not binge, it's taken me a while, but I'm trying to get back on track with it and watch the Marvel movies for the first time. So I'm planning on watching Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. So that's the kind of thing where I could say, look, that's going to be the book game movie club for the week, or maybe normally just one of them, but for this week too. Do you want to join in, watch them, or if you've already watched them, then send in your comments, let me know what you think of the films. And the same for TV shows, because I'm trying to watch more and spread my time evenly between movies, shows, and games. I've always historically been just games. Always preferred games, and I still do. That's not changing, but I do want to start watching more films and shows, and I don't know, get a bit more involved in the pop culture of it all, I guess you could say. So that's happening. So yeah, I'm thinking about introducing that to here. If that's something you think about, if you think would be good, let me know. For example, this last week, me and my girlfriend have watched 3 films, which is weird for us. We watched Rain Man, an old classic and one of the best films I've ever watched. I've watched it before, I've watched it again. Fantastic film. We also watched Seven. Seven is a film I haven't watched, the one with Brad Pitt and, oh my god, Morgan Freeman. It was a great film. And then another chick flick, what's it called? She's the Man, which was actually quite funny. So yeah, we've watched a few films, and I've watched, what did I watch? What's the one? Oh, Captain America Winter Soldier in the Marvel films, which was good as well. So yeah, I'm thinking about introducing that, and part of the reason for that is that I love, some of the videos that I love the most doing on this channel is reaction videos. There's just not enough stuff to react to in the gaming world. But there's always new trailers for games coming out, but half the time I don't give a shit. And I don't want to react to stuff that I don't care about. I'm sure if I went on PlayStation's YouTube channel, there's a new trailer for a new game coming out, but it's probably something that just does not interest me. The main things I like to react to are events like E3, which isn't happening, but Summer Games Fest or PlayStation State of Play, PlayStation Showcase, Xbox Showcase, stuff like that, Ubisoft Forward, EA Play, anything like that. However, they're few and far between. Obviously, you get random game trailers like the Quarry trailer, which came out recently. If a game like that just releases a trailer, I'll be like, okay, I'll watch that, and I'll react to it. But it's still few and far between. So I thought one way to increase my reaction kind of content would be to introduce movies and TV shows. Right now, I would not react to any Marvel stuff because I am so far behind in the Marvel universe that I just would not know what I'm talking about. But hopefully, if I can catch up quick, then I can start reacting to their kind of stuff. And yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about. Let me know, guys, what you think, if you think it's a good idea or not. So yeah, basically, Part-Time Games Weekly will continue. Sorry, that's another thing I meant to say. I really want to apologise that I haven't done one of these for 3 weeks. There's been multiple factors for that. One of them being just that I've been really busy with life and work and stuff like that. I think one of the weeks, we went to Chessington. That's only one day, but it was just a busy week. Just looking at my part-time gamer schedule. Yeah, and then one week I was ill again. I just keep getting fucking ill. And then last week, it's just busy again. It's just generally busy at the moment. But I've done this one. I'm happy I've done this one. I could have done, I think I beat this game nearly, I don't want to say, I guess it is nearly 2 weeks ago. So I would have liked to have done this sooner, but obviously just didn't have the time. But I've now been able to play more of the extra stuff, which has probably helped the review. Yeah, I do promise. Well, I don't promise. I do intend to keep doing these every week. But if there are circumstances where I'm just too busy or unwell, then it's not going to happen, obviously. But I do endeavour to try and do this every week. Next week, there's no current topic scheduled. But as I said, I am planning to be doing one. I don't know what about yet. This video's run on too long, but I do want to quickly just talk about the PlayStation Plus update. Sorry, I just got to read this quickly. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, so I read an email. What was I saying? Yeah, PlayStation Plus update. It's basically exactly how the rumors and leaks said it would be. What do I think of it? I personally, actually, let's just go into a little bit of detail. So there's 3 tiers: PlayStation Plus Essential, which is basically what PlayStation Plus is now. Get the same benefits: the online service, the cloud saves. Get 2 free games a month, which surprised me that they said that because you get at least 3, but whatever. Maybe they're dropping it down to 2. And whatever else PlayStation Plus gives you now. Then you've got PlayStation Premium? I can't remember the names of them, but the second tier, you got PlayStation second tier, which I think is called Premium, and then Deluxe, so it's Premium, the main one. I can't remember. Let's call it a PlayStation Plus Plus, which is basically PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now combined. For those who don't know what PlayStation Now is, it's basically a massive library of games that you have access to. You don't own them, but you can download them and play them. Apart from PS3 games, where you have to stream them. So that's that. But this second tier will only have PS4 and PS5 games, and then for the top tier, you'll get all of that, plus you'll get PlayStation 1, 2, and PlayStation P and PlayStation 3 games. So PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, and PlayStation 3 games, all in the service. Now, there won't be that many of those, I don't think, especially at the start, but there will be some. There'll be more PlayStation 3 than others, but those ones you're going to have to stream. That's effectively what the service is. What do I think of it? I am happy with this, actually. It would have been nicer if we didn't know it was coming. Like, it's always nice when it's like a surprise. But this is exactly what they said it was going to be, so it's like, or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy because I have PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, so it just merges them into one for me rather than having to pay 2 separately. So that's one benefit for me. The other benefit is I'm happy to see that they're going to be introducing more PlayStation 1, 2, and PSP games to the service. I am praying for the Ratchet and Clank game, the original Ratchet and Clank PS2 game. If they announce that as one of the games for the PlayStation 2 ones, I am 100% getting that top tier because it's one of my favourite games of all time and I really want to play it. I'd also like them to have all the other PS2 games of Ratchet on there. But yeah, I am. If there's not very good games on the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 and stuff, I'll probably stick to the middle tier at first until they introduce more games to those services, those old consoles. Or until they make PlayStation 3 games downloadable, which apparently they're working on, but we'll never know. So yeah, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I am happy. I don't really see a negative for anyone in this. If you don't want it, you don't get it. PlayStation Plus is the same price if you just want the same service. If you want the extra games, you pay for them. There's not much to it. The only thing people I will accept being annoyed about is the PlayStation 3 games not being downloadable. Because yeah, I agree. That's the one thing that I was really hoping they would say, and PlayStation 3 games are now downloadable, then I would have been all in, but yeah. I was planning to do a whole video on this, but obviously didn't have time, and it's now been whatever a week, so it's not really worth it. But yeah, let's just go on to what I've been playing. I want to end this video soon because I'm going on too long. Mainly Horizon Forbidden West. I've also jumped back into Fortnite. Fortnite, they've released their no building mode, which is much better. As soon as they announced it, I was like, you know what? The main reason I don't like Fortnite is the building, so why not give it a go? And I really like it. I've got a win with Fipsy in duos and a win with our friend JMO in teams. I've not won singles yet, but no, I really enjoyed my 2 or 3 hours I've played the game. Not much, but I do plan on continuing to play it because the no building is just how I wanted to play Fortnite in the beginning. Fortnite is a great game when you take that away. I know people like the building, fair enough, but for me, it's much better without. I've also played a tiny bit of Shadow Warrior 3. I need to get back into that, and I think that's it on the PlayStation side. Let me quickly check my apps. I've also started playing A Way Out. You may have seen the Let's Play on the channel with Scott. That's from our Twitch streams. A Way Out was really fun. We're about 2.5 hours into that game. We're going to be streaming it again this week at some point. Fantastic game so far. Really enjoying that. Looking forward to playing more of that. I did jump into Resident Evil 2 again just to try and get some downloadable trophies, but never ended up doing that properly. And yeah, I think that's it. Xbox wise, I don't think I've played other than A Way Out. Let me just double check. Not that it matters if I've missed anything, but I just don't like to miss anything. Yeah, so mainly Horizon. I am hoping to platinum it this week, if not next. Because I might not get that much time to play this week, but I'm getting there. And then I'll be moving on to other games. I've made a list of games that I want to go through. I'm not going to go through them yet because I'll probably stream them as a surprise. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I need to go. So thanks for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it went on a little bit too long. Bit of an unstructured video, but that's how I roll. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think of Horizon Forbidden West if you've played, and let me know what you've been playing. What do you think about me doing a movie kind of club and stuff like that. Subscribe for more. Check out our Twitch down below and also our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.